Today is December 29th, 2020. My name is Tyree Davis. I'm from beautiful Baltimore, Maryland. Today I will be auditioning for the acting program. My first monologue is from Hamilton. I'll be playing Alexander Hamilton in my shot. Enjoy. I imagine death so much, it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me? If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask anybody, while we living fast and we laugh, reach for a flash, we have to make this moment last. That's plenty. Scratch that. This is not a moment, it's the movement. We are the hungriest brothers with something to prove when foes oppose us. We take an honest stand, we roll like Moses, claiming our promised land. And if we win our independence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendants? I know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation? I'm past patiently waiting, and I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualties and sorrow. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow, and I am not throwing away my shot. My next scene is from William Shakespeare's The Tempest. I'll be playing Ariel in Act 1, Scene 2, verses 224 through 253. Enjoy. All hail, great master, great Sir, hail. I come to answer thy best pleasure. Be it to fly, to swim, to dive, into the fire to ride on curled clouds, to thy strongest bidding, task Ariel in all his quality. To every order. I boarded the king's ship, now in the beak, now in the waist, the deck. In every cabin I flamed amazement. Sometimes I divide and burn in many places. The top mast, the yards, the bowsprit, what I flame distinctly, then meet and join. Jove's lightning pow, the persecutors of the dreadful thunderclaps, more momentary, in sight outrunning were not. The fire and cracks of sulphurous loin, the most mighty Neptune seemed to be sage and make his bold waves tremble. Yea, his dread trident shake. Not so, but felt a fever of the mad and played some tricks of desperation. All but mariners plunged into the foaming brine and quit the vessel, then all afire with me. The king's son, Ferdinand, with hair standing up, thin like reeds, not hair, was the first man that leapt, and cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here!" Ah! I always wanted to go to a HBCU. It's always been a dream of mine. Neither of my parents went to college, so at HBCU, going to college was my big dream very early on in school, around elementary, middle school. That was my goal. And then going in and getting some more research and meeting people who knew a lot more than me, who parents went. I learned about the Mecca, Howard University, and I fell in love with like what everyone was saying about the atmosphere and everything. I just want to experience it firsthand. Plus, it's in Washington, D.C. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. It's only about like an hour away, so I won't be too far from family, but I do want some independence. I feel like Howard can jumpstart my career. I know that it's been a lot of big icons who went to Howard, so I would love to be a part of that. I feel like my strengths in acting and just being a person overall is I'm a very positive person. I'm a very inclusive person, and I'm very emotional for a male. I know that's that's rare to see in a lot of males, but I'm a very emotional person. If I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling happy, it shows. I'm very enthusiastic. I'm very zesty about whatever I do. I feel like I pass that energy on. It's a fun time when you're around me. I feel like that's my strength. And also, like I said, with my emotions, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of hard times, just being a black male and just being in the world, period, the world introduces a lot of challenges and you experience a lot of emotions. And I feel like I can draw out those emotions pretty easily whenever I'm trying to portray that to an audience. So I feel like that's one of my strengths as well. My plan for time management, everything being so heavy, academics, the acting program, shows and things like that. I think this year I've been very on myself with the responsibility. I've always had a lot of responsibility, but just being more responsible with that, taking the initiative, noticing that I'm about to turn 18, I'm about to be in the real world by myself. I need to start holding myself accountable. So I hold myself accountable to a lot of things. I try to challenge myself. I set multiple alarms, a lot of mental instillment in myself to keep myself on track and not to let like negative emotions bring me down. Also just looking on to like where I've been in the past and where I'm trying to go. I feel like that helps me a lot to motivate me and like putting in alarms to wake up. Hey, it's time to wake up, it's time to put in some work. And I'm ready. I have a lot of downtime, so I think I'm gonna be like almost well prepared or over prepared. That's what I'm striving for. That's what I believe will happen. Because I'm just so excited for myself. I've never put myself out there in the world to like push myself to something that I really wanted to do. It was usually things that other people did, so I didn't feel that motivated to like set alarms and stuff like that. But for this, I feel like I'm really excited. I've already been looking into stuff like all different types of apps and using social media and seeing other people how they keep in track on their stuff. So I feel like just holding myself accountable, setting my alarms, and remembering where I'm from, where I'm going, and the end goal. So, yeah. Thank you for sparing your time. I hope you enjoyed my pieces. My name is Tyree Davis again, and I hope to be seeing you soon.